Hi folks, Lee Diffie here, and welcome to round number 2 of the Royale Formula Ford Challenge Series here at Summit Point Motorsports Park. We've got a record entry of cars to this event, so while they're on the second of 2 pace laps, let's set the front of the grid for you. On the outside of row 2, it's going to be David Porter in a 1971 Lotus 69. On the inside of row 2, it's going to be Joseph Griffin in a 1981 Crossley 45F. On the outside of row 1, Doug Meese, 1974 Lola T340, and your pole sitter, Scott Fairchild, 1978 Zinc C10. As they head up under the bridge, they'll be coming around the last corner, ready to take the green flag. And as they come down to the start-finish line, it's time to bring the action here at Summit Point Motorsports Park. Green flag is out. Both front row starters with a good start. Scott Fairchild edging ahead. And from row 2, it's David Porter with a dynamite start. Straight through from 4th position up to 2nd. Field flows into turn 1. Everyone's going to get through clean. David Porter challenging for 2nd place. Head up towards turn 3, and Porter's challenging for the lead. Won't get there. Scott Fairchild holds him off. Steve Matkin, tell us a little bit about these cars.
Thank you, Lee. You'll see, by the regulations, these cars are all required to use the same Ford 4-cylinder engine, producing roughly 110-115 horsepower. Also required to use the same treaded tires, and they all have a minimum weight of approximately 950 pounds. These cars are very equal. You'll also see that there are no aerodynamic surfaces upon the cars, no wings, nothing that produces aerodynamic downforce. That means that the cornering power that these cars generate is all purely through mechanical grip. It makes all these cars, it makes them very equal, very much, very close in terms of performance. Back to the action, and it's David Porter making a move for the lead. And it looks like, yes, he will get through on the inside, moving ahead of Scott Fairchild out of turn 1 and 2, headed up towards turn 3. It's a 4-car train leading the pack. Let's bring in the 3rd member of our broadcast crew, David Hobbs. Hobbo, what do you think?
Oh, well, crikey.
These cars are all so evenly matched.
These guys are really having a go at it, and it's really all down to what the driver can do. Honestly, it looks like bloody great fun. Okay, back to the driver, Doug Meese here, taking a break from the ESPN F1 broadcast team. And here we have Scott Fairchild retaking the lead from David Porter. And at the same time, I'm making a pass on Joe Griffin. I was able to use Scott's draft as he was passing Porter to help pull me past Joe Griffin and slot back up into 3rd. So that leaves me with David Porter to deal with. Close right up on him out of turn 3 here. Did not quite have enough momentum to get by him into 4. And what you can see is already Scott Fairchild has his head down. He is working hard to see if he can get a gap. After the great start that David Porter had, I thought he'd be right in the mix. Did not think that he would slow me and allow Scott to get away, but Scott's going to get a little bit of a gap here, and he will break the draft and make things pretty difficult for us. Now here I've got a run on Porter down the front straight, using the draft. Try to use the draft. These Lotus 69s are pretty slick cars, but able to outbrake them going into turn one. So after spending a few laps chasing Scott and not being able to close it down on him, in fact, he actually was able to stretch out his margin just a little bit. Joe Griffin was gaining on me, and I think this is the lap he's going to draft up past me. And once he does that, I figure, okay, he's really going. I'll see if he can't help pull us both back up to where Scott is. Starting the last lap, Joe has had the bit between his teeth, and we have been gradually making up just that little bit of ground on Scott Fairchild. We can see him, we're getting close, but it's real iffy about whether or not we're going to have any chance of getting to him before the end of the lap. In fact, it looks doubtful at this point. Go back to our Formula One broadcast crew for the exciting finish. Lee Diffie, take it away. It's Scott Fairchild with a handy lead over Joe Griffin and Doug Meese as they enter turns 7 and 8, heading for the back straight and the final corner. But there's traffic ahead, just what Scott Fairchild doesn't want to see at this point. They're closing up. Joe Griffin has got to run on Fairchild. They head up to the bridge. And it's Griffin with 2 in the grass. And the back marker almost hits Doug Meese. They're side by side through 10. Headed to the flag. They're still side by side. Doug Meese has got to run, but it's going to be too late. It is Scott Fairchild over Joe Griffin and Doug Meese, the 3 cars covered by a blanket. Now that was some excitement. I've got a snapshot here. I'm going to show you just how close that car was to hitting me before we got into turn 10. Habo, take a look at this. Tell me what you think. Crikey! Stone of crows! That could have been disaster. Poor old Doug Meese isn't going to like that one bit.